Welcome to North of the Broad. I'm your host, Robin Zimmerman. We bring you our show from downtown Beaufort at the fantastic Pat Conroy Literary Center. We've got a great lineup of guests, so stay with us. Welcome to North of the Broad. I'm your host, Robin Zimmerman. Our first guest for this show is Christina Copeland. She is actually the Director of Veterans Services and Military Affairs for the Technical College of the Low Country. So we've got an event to talk about, but just very quickly, Christina, tell us a little bit about what you do for the veterans at TCL.
At TCL, so our Veterans Resource Center was created about 5 years ago. What we do is we help people transitioning, we help spouses, active duty, get certifications and licenses that they need. It's free to the students that it applies to. We also help them kind of guide their path to make sure that they're taking classes that they need, that they're not misusing their GI Bill, that the classes that they take will transfer somewhere else, that type of stuff.
And you're very well qualified because you yourself were in the Army, you told me.
I was, yes, yeah. I was in the Army for 8 years, and I loved it. I mean, I had a blast, and the office is great because it gives them a place to be around each other and kind of harass each other, and have that
and
same
support, that camaraderie,
yes.
and that support. And
yes, that camaraderie. It's there, and it's fun, and it helps each other.
So this event, which is called the Oyster Ghost Roast, actually benefits the Veterans Services Department at Resource Center, right?
It does. So it helps us fund things like if someone's short on their rent or if something happens, anything to keep them in school and keep them moving forward in the direction they need to go. And it also, a big part of it is we take students to an annual conference called Student Veterans of America.
Okay.
And this year is in California, so it's a little bit more costly. But last year we were able to save, and through grants and sponsorships through local businesses, we took 11 students to the conference last year, which, I mean, to be fair, is bigger than these big colleges in different places. So very exciting.
And so these are veterans that they've been in the service. They're probably older students.
Some of
for
them,
the most part,
some of them
yeah.
are 23. They did one term. Some of them retired and they're in their 50s.
Wow, interesting.
But everybody gets something out of this conference. I mean, it's the largest national gathering of veterans every year.
So the Ghost Roast is on October the 19th.
Correct.
And so tell us about what to expect. What's going to happen?
Well, first of all, it's a ton of fun. So we start out with a 5K. It's a twilight run, and it's going to be a costume run. So you can dress up. There'll be a prize for the best contest.
Okay.
Grounded Running is hosting it, so it's a legit run. After that, we have what we're calling it the after party for the 5Kers, and then just an oyster roast for anyone that wants to come and not do the 5K. And at the oyster roast, we'll have Jim and Nick's is catering it. So we'll have their delicious biscuits, we'll have oysters. Our student veterans are actually building the oyster tables for the event.
Oh, nice.
We have a previous veteran who runs a woodworking company, Reed's Woodworking, and he's gonna build the tables for it.
Okay.
And then we have a veteran group that's opening Moss and Hatchet, and they're gonna be there at the event doing axe throwing.
Oh, God.
So
that always scares me.
So there's karaoke, there's axe throwing, there's plenty of activities for kids. There's a zombie walk where they can go through the tunnel and shoot at zombies.
So it's very Halloween based, and there's actually the 5K. Are you to wear a costume?
Yes. You can. You have the option to not, but yes, you are to wear a costume. And run that thing or walk it or push a stroller, however you want to do it.
Now, if someone wants to be a sponsor, are there still opportunities?
Absolutely, there are. You can contact our office, or you can actually sponsor right through the website that we gave you. They can sponsor right through there. We appreciate the sponsorships, and really you can sponsor anytime throughout the year, and the funding goes 100% helping the student veterans.
Right. And this is your second year doing the Oyster Ghost Roast?
It is. It was not. It didn't used to be the Oyster Ghost Roast, but when we took it over, we tried to just put our own spin on it. There's a younger crowd. Someone donated tickets so we can give them to the military, so we'll be handing some of those out. We'd love to give out some out to first responders, but we haven't found a sponsor for that yet. But really, it is. It's a lot of fun. There's a college football tent where you can go watch college football.
Okay.
There's plenty to do.
Right. So again, October the 19th.
October the 19th.
It's the Oyster Ghost roast.
It is, yes.
So good luck, and please come out and enjoy
Absolutely.
the oysters and do the 5K and
right.
wear a costume.
And wear a costume and have fun.
Right.
Oh, and there's all you can drink wristbands for
okay.
$10. So
We
let's
don't wanna
not
forget
about
that.
Thank you, Rosie O'Grady's. So.
Thank you, Christina Copeland, and we'll be right back with North of the Broad. Stay tuned.